Hello, Shalom, and welcome to How to Pronounce and Say in Hebrew. And in this video, we're going to learn how to introduce ourselves and how to ask other people what their name is. I'm going to teach you three options, as you can see, here and here and here. I haven't put the nikud because in a minute we will see that there is something like declension. It changes and it's up to the noun. Don't worry, it is very, very easy. So stay tuned. First name in Hebrew is Shem, and in plural, Shemot. Shem, Shemot. So, what do I do the first time when I meet someone new? And if I'm talking to a man, I'm asking him, Ma Shimcha? Or I can ask him, Ma Hashem Shelcha? Do you see there is a kamatz here and a kamatz here? And I can say these two words, Hashem Shelcha, or here the same words together, Shimcha. This is the declension. And if I'm talking to a woman, Ma Shmech, or Ma Hashem Shelach. Shvanach and Shvanach in the end. Ma Shimcha, Ma Hashem Shelcha. Ma Shmech, Ma Hashem Shelach. And what happens when I meet a group, more than one man? And I'm talking to male, plural. I have four options. And you see that this is men because it ends with a mem sofit, right? So I can say, Ma Shimchem, or Ma Hashem Shelachem. And I can say Shem, and not Shemot, because the logic is, of course they know that I know that everybody has a different name, but I can still ask Ma Hashem Shelachem or Ma Shimchem. But I can also ask Ma Hashemot, plural, Shelachem, or Ma Shmoteichem. So Shimchem, it's like Hashem Shelachem, and Shmotechem, Hashemot Shelachem, together. Noch einmal, Ma Shimchem, Ma Hashem Shelachem, Ma Hashemot Shelachem, Ma Shmoteichem. And when I meet more than one woman, like a group of women, I ask them Ma Shimchen, or Ma Hashem Shelachen, Ma Hashemot Shelachen, Ma Shmoteichen. Instead of Mem Sofit, you see that there is Nun Sofit. And actually, if you ask me what happens if the group consists of men and women, men and women, we go in the first option. We treat them as men because the men were stronger and they apparently invented the language. I don't know, I wasn't there. That's life. אומר שוב, מה שמכן, מה השם שלכן, מה השמות שלכן, מה שמותיכן. And what do I ask when I see someone in the end of the street, let's say, and my friend knows his name, so I ask my friend, מה שמו, מה השם שלו. And if I see a woman in the end of the street and I would like to know what her name is, I ask my friend, מה שמה, מה השם שלה. Again, מה שמו, מה השם שלו, מה שמה, מה השם שלה. And now, let's say I'm watching the television and I see a game, the basketball games, and I don't know the name of the players, and I ask my friend, because he knows everything, if they are men, מה שמותיהם? מה השמות שלהם? מה השם שלהם? מה שמם? And I ask him again, מה שמותיהם? מה השמות שלהם? מה השם שלהם? מה שמם? And if these guys were women, it was, yes, why not? They play too. If they are women, I ask him, מה שמותיהן? מה השמות שלהן? מה השם שלהן? מה שמן? And I repeat and ask him one more time, מה שמותיהן? מה השמות שלהן? מה השם שלהן? מה שמן? So as you see, it is a democracy. You can choose whatever you think. It's in your taste, you know. It's a free country. This is the third option. We can use this verb, shoresh kara, kof reish aleph, and we can ask, איך קוראים לך, if we're talking to a man, איך קוראים לך, if we're talking to a woman, איך קוראים לכם, if we're talking to few good men or few bad men, איך קוראים לכן, if we're talking with women. So, איך קוראים לך, איך קוראים לך, איך קוראים לכם, איך קוראים לכן. And we're back with a friend who knows everything and everyone, and we ask him, איך קוראים לו? What is the name of the person in the end of the street, you know? איך קוראים לו? איך קוראים לה? איך קוראים להם? איך קוראים להן? I'll repeat, איך קוראים לו? איך קוראים לה? איך קוראים להם? איך קוראים להן? And now is the time to introduce ourselves, right? This is also important. So by now, I guess this is very easy for you after learning all this lesson. So we have three options. Shmi, Hashem sheli, קוראים לי. So if my name is Steve Jobs, Shmi, Steve Jobs. Hashem sheli, Steve Jobs. קוראים לי, Steve Jobs. Actually, you realize that I'm not Steve Jobs, rest in peace. But I really admire the guy. And let's finish with a quote from Herman Melville, Moby Dick. Call me Ishmael, and in Hebrew, קרא לי Ishmael. It's imperative. He said to him, קרא לי. I mean, he said to us because we read the book. So, call me Ishmael, קרא לי Ishmael, and the shoresh kof reish aleph is also in the meaning of לקרוא, to read, and לקרוא, to call someone. In the end, we will get to this verb as well, you know. So, have you been good students? Do you know by heart the Hebrew alphabet, print form, and the Nikud? Yes, and if not, you can watch again my lesson 1 and 2. I will put the links in the description below, as well as what we learned in this lesson. And I hope you got this by now, because I do it every time. By the way, whenever you hear my name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die, you already know in Hebrew how to say the beginning of the sentence. Shmi hu Inigo Montoya. And I hope you had fun, and lehitraot, and I will see you in the next video.